Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. Today's video is titled If I Could Only Wear One for the Rest of My Life. It's been a challenge to plan, let me tell you, because there are thousands of products on the market. How do you narrow it down to choosing one from each category? So we've got eyeshadow palettes, primers, foundations, concealers, setting powders, finishing powders, blush, bronzer, eyebrow products, lip products, setting sprays. It's been difficult because not only have these got to suit every single eventuality, from the school run to running errands to going out with your friends for an evening out, they also have to suit you forever. So every single age range. I'm 41 now, they've got to look good on my skin now, but they've also got to look good on my skin and be adaptable and versatile for a 65, 70-year-old skin. Challenging, I know. Before I jump into the video, I am super excited to say that this video is in collaboration with Miss Stephanie Marie, and I absolutely adore her. I have been doing a happy dance off camera all morning before I've sat down and filmed this video. If you've never seen Stephanie's channel before, why ever not? She's absolutely amazing. She's in the same demographic as me. Stephanie's 45, I'm 41. If you enjoy my channel, you will definitely enjoy Stephanie's channel. She is extremely knowledgeable, she's extremely talented, and she's also super honest. And probably one of the nicest people that I've ever spoken to. So I will link Stephanie's socials in the description box below, and I will also link Stephanie's video because our videos are going to go live. I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be at the same time, but it's definitely going to be on the same day. So do make sure you visit Stephanie's channel and check out her video that she's done to see which products she's decided to wear for the rest of her life. I'm really eager to see which one she's picked because it's the only thing we've not discussed because we didn't want to be influenced by each other's opinions. So I will be really eager to see whether we've picked any of the same products. If you are new here, if you've come over from Stephanie's channel, hi, my name's Gemma. I am a qualified esthetician and lover of anything beauty, skincare and makeup. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM London time, and I'm also on Instagram if you fancy checking me out over there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. I would really appreciate it if you would consider coming and joining the Pampered Wolf Pack. We are an extremely friendly bunch, and all you need to do is click on that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. So let's jump into the first category, and I just want to make sure that you are all aware that every single product in this video I have on my face so you can see what it's going to look like at the end of the day. But obviously the products that I've picked are extremely versatile, which is why I've picked them. Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. So I'm not actually that adventurous when it comes to eyeshadows. I don't really go for the bright, vivid colours. Some would say my choice of eyeshadows is boring. I would say it's safe. That's the way that I would define it. I really like to define my eyes, add definition and depth in a more natural way, using natural neutral tones rather than those vivid shades. And if you love vivid shades, all credit to you. I salute you. I probably didn't do that correctly, but you know, I tried. This is my choice. This is from Too Faced, and it is the Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. This is absolutely stunning. This is pale enough for a natural day look, dramatic enough for a really beautiful night look. There's enough shimmer and sparkle, but there's a nice balance of mattes versus shimmers. The shimmers are buttery and easy to use with very little fallout. The mattes are creamy and just really easy to blend out. This is very beginner friendly. This is just a nice, easy palette to use, and you know, it's my kind of thing. It's right up my street. So moving on to primer, and if you are a regular to my channel, you will know that I don't wear primer every single day. If I don't feel it's necessary, if I don't need my makeup to last a long time, I won't wear primer. But if I'm going to choose one that needs to last me all the way through the decades, that's suitable for all skin types, that's suitable for all skin ages, that will just smooth everything out, it will airbrush everything and add longevity to my makeup, the one that I would choose is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I absolutely love this. And for a mineral primer, this does not dry out my skin. So I can get away with this with dry skin. I can definitely get away with this with oily skin. And it's just unlike any primer I've ever tried before. And it's always the one that I go back to. Now, this is the mini. It also comes in a normal size and also a large size. So if you are one of those people that wears primer on a daily basis, you can buy the larger version, which is better value for money. So let's talk foundation. Now, so many of you are going to be shocked when I tell you which foundation I've chosen to wear for the rest of my days, because I don't usually talk about this on my channel very often. Now, please remember, this does not have to be my favorite foundation of all time. The reason I have chosen this foundation is because it is extremely adaptable and versatile, which is what I need in the foundation category to make sure that this is suitable for every single circumstance and also every single age range. The foundation that I have chosen is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So the reason I've chosen this foundation is because it is extremely versatile. So applied on its own, this will give a natural matte finish, medium to full coverage, and it's extremely long wearing. This will not budge at all. If you mix it with an illuminating primer, you can get a radiant finish foundation with a medium coverage, but you can also mix this with a few drops of a serum to lighten it up a bit, or you can mix it with your moisturizer to give a light coverage with a dewy finish. So this will grow with me, and it's never let me down yet, so I can't see it letting me down in the future either. It's an oldie, but it's definitely a goodie. So concealer has been the worst category for me. It's the one that I've ummed and ahed about the most, and I am taking this very seriously. Has anybody noticed? Like, I am gonna have to wear this concealer for the rest of my days. Honestly, the struggle is real. It's just been a real challenge. My notes are an absolute mess in front of me because I've written the name of a concealer down, then I've changed my mind and written the name of another concealer, and then changed my mind and the other concealer, and then eventually gone back to the first concealer that I wrote down, which is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. Now, the reason I've chosen this is it is super, super, super full coverage, and you need very little. You get a lot of product, but you need very, very little. I mean, this product will probably last me for the rest of my life if I choose to just use one product. But yes, it's extremely full coverage. And it's also hydrating and nourishing at the same time. Now, you only can apply the tiniest bit, like the pinprick of product, otherwise this is going to crease. So you do have to get used to applying this. But the reason this one's so versatile is because you can mix it in with your moisturizer or your serum if you want a lighter coverage or you want more hydration. So that's the reason I've chosen this one, and it lasts all day. It's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's budge proof. It's just absolutely fantastic. This has a slight sheen on the surface to reflect the light, which is great in some instances, but if you want more of a mattified finish, you will have to use powder with this. So I absolutely love this. I mean, I go back to this every single time, so it has to be this product. So let's talk about setting powders, because if you are going to want to mattify the Sensual Skin Enhancer, you are going to have to set it in place with a setting powder, and there was only one option for me. This is the product that I always go back to time and time again, regardless of how many setting powders I try. This is my go-to, so there was only one option for me, quite frankly. This setting powder is absolutely fantastic. It's so finely milled. It's really undetectable on the skin. It just blends in and melts into the skin. It doesn't look powdery at all. It locks in your makeup so your makeup will last a lot longer. It tones down any shine that you've got on your skin, and it just smooths everything out and just makes everything look more airbrushed. So the one that I'm going to choose, no surprise to anybody that's a regular to my channel, nobody's going to fall off their chair with the announcement of this setting powder. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I just love this stuff, and it's the one that I always go back to. Always. So the finishing powder that I've gone for is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting palette. It's just stunning. There are 3 powders to choose from in here. These 2 side pans are finishing powders. The middle one is a strobe finishing powder. So you can also use this as a highlighter, and it just lifts your makeup to the next level. Absolutely stunning. So I've got both of these 2 all over my face today, and I've just added a little bit of this one underneath my brow, on top of my brow where I just want a little bit more shine, and also on the tops of my cheekbones, just to add a little bit more definition and make my cheekbones a little bit more prominent. This is a multi-purpose palette. It's absolutely fantastic, and you don't need to miss this one out. You can put this one all over the face as well if you want a little bit more of a radiant finish to your foundation. So these are absolutely fantastic at changing the look of your foundation, and if you're only using one product for the rest of your life and you want full coverage, so you are going to have to use this by itself if you're wanting full coverage, not mixed with anything else, this can make it look a little bit more radiant and sometimes a little bit more flattering on a more mature skin. So it's a great product. Moving on to brows, and I've gone for a brow combo. So I've gone for a brow pencil and a brow gel. You can use these products individually or together. There'll be no surprise, the brow pencil that I've chosen is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. It will suit all ages and it will suit all skin types as well. This is quite a sturdy product, so you can be quite heavy-handed with this. It's a very forgiving product. This is also extremely precise because it's got a very fine tip on it, so you can make those individual hair-like strokes, but you can also fill in the brow and make it a little bit more block-like. It's very, very easy to do, and it's extremely long-lasting. My brow gel is the Benefit Gimme Brown. Again, like I said before, you can use this product on its own. If you want a more natural look and a less filled in look, you just want to style your brows and give them a little bit more volume, this is the product that I would use, and this is in the shade number 3. Love these as a combo, but I also love them as individual products as well. So mascara was slightly difficult, slightly more difficult than I was thinking it was going to be, because I usually have 3 or 4 mascaras on the go at once. Because this is my job, I tend to mix things up depending on what mood I'm in. So it's been slightly difficult to pinpoint the exact mascara that I want to use forever. And the one that I've eventually chosen is one that I haven't used for a while, but I went back to it last week and thought, why did I stop using this mascara? It's an absolutely fantastic one, and it's also affordable. So this one is the NYX On The Rise mascara. It's absolutely beautiful. It adds volume, it also adds length. It looks gorgeous on the lashes. This doesn't flake or smudge on me, although I have heard from other people that it does on them, so just be warned. But this is absolutely fantastic on me, and I absolutely love it. This is one of those mascaras that does it all. So the bronzer category was a really easy category for me. I knew exactly which bronzer I would pick. I really struggled to find a bronzer that's not too deep or too orangey and warm for my neutral pale skin. So, I mean, the struggle is just immense. If you have pale skin, you will definitely understand what I mean. They're either too yellowy, too orangey, or too deep. So this one delivers on everything that I need it to. This is pale enough for a really natural look. It's got a cool undertone, so definitely doesn't look orangey on me. It's buildable for the summer months, so I can have that beautiful summer glow if I want to. And this doesn't look powdery on the skin, and it's seriously easy to blend out. It's just a lovely, lovely product, and I reach for this on a daily basis, so I may as well use this for the rest of my life. So blush was another easy category for me, because for me, if I want a blush to last me all the way through the decades, I need something that is going to airbrush the skin, that's not going to emphasize the pores, that's going to give the skin life, but it's not going to be sparkly. So, you know, it was an easy option. All these products have also been tried and tested on my mum, so I know they don't just look nice on a 41-year-old skin. That's mine. I already know that they look fantastic on my mum's 67-year-old skin as well. Is she 67? Have I made her a year older than she actually is? I think I may have done. Maybe she's 66. That's really bad. I'll get back to you on that one. Anyway, this one is from Hourglass and it's the Ambient Lighting Blush. This is in the shade Luminous Flush, which is my favourite shade. It's just absolutely beautiful. It gives that girly glow but no sparkle to the skin, and it just airbrushes everything and just makes everything look smooth and really, really skin-like. Absolutely adore it. Highlighters was another difficult one for me, and not because there are so many to choose from. It was difficult because I don't wear a lot of highlighter, so I have specific requirements when it comes to highlighters. The one that I've gone for because it's really smooth and buttery on the skin. It doesn't look powdery on the skin. It also doesn't look glittery on the skin either. This is much more of a glass skin look, much more natural. So definitely not sparkly, because I do find that if I wear a sparkly highlighter, it just tends to be all over my face by the end of the day. It's absolutely gorgeous and it's very, very flattering on all ages. This is from NYX and it is the NYX High Glass Illuminating Powder. It's absolutely beautiful. Having said that, I could always go back and reuse my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and use this middle shade here, which is their Strobe Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Incandescent Light. Really beautiful, absolutely stunning on the skin. They both do very, very similar jobs, that middle shade and this one here. So moving on to lips, and both myself and Stephanie thought it would be much easier to do a lip combo in this category rather than just do one lip product, so we can be ready for every single eventuality and the changes in the skin, like those pesky lines and wrinkles around the lip area where it's really important to have a lip liner. Also either a bullet lip or a liquid lip, and then a lip topper like a gloss or some sort of shimmer. So we're going to do it in 3 different products in this category. Now the first product is the lip liner. Super, super important to have a lip liner, whether you're using a bullet lip, whether you're using a liquid lip. It just finishes everything off absolutely beautifully. It also acts as a barrier for your lipstick to make sure that your lipstick doesn't bleed into any fine lines or wrinkles around that area. So they are absolutely amazing and a definite must. So the lip pencil I've decided on for the rest of my days is one from Wayne Goss. This is one of his essential lip pencils in the shade Vintage Pink, which is very close to my natural lip shade. So if I want to just wear this on its own to define the lips, I can do without it looking super silly. Just absolutely stunning, really easy to use, just a normal pencil. You can sharpen it, it'll last you for a really, really long time. So that's my pick for lip pencil. The one that I've picked for an all over lip product is a liquid lip. Now I had the choice between a bullet lip and a liquid lip. My preference is always going to be liquid lip because I feel like they last a little bit longer on me. And the one that I've chosen is from Charlotte Tilbury. I love this. This one is one of her Hollywood lips and it's in the shade Dolly Bird. It is so precise to use. It's really beautiful. It's matte and yet I don't find it drying on my lip. I just really, really love it. And I love the colour. I think it's really girly and it's really flattering on the lip. So really, really love the shade. The one that I've got for over the top is from Hourglass. Now this is one of their Unreal lip glosses. Really long lasting, super, super pigmented. And I've gone for it in the shade Sublime because this is more of a pinky browny shade. So if I want more of the browns, I can wear this on its own. If I just want this to be more hydrating, I can wear this over the top of this and it will still look slightly pinky in shade. And the last product in this video is a setting spray. Now, I didn't feel the need Because I've gone for a matte foundation, I didn't feel the need to go for a setting spray that was primarily for longevity purposes, because Estee Lauder Double Wear lasts an absolute lifetime on me anyway. It's just not going anywhere, so I didn't feel the need in that sense. However, Estee Lauder Double Wear is quite a matte foundation, so to give that a little bit more life, to maybe change the look of that foundation on the odd occasion, I've gone for more of a dewy finish setting spray, which just brings everything together. And as you can see, it just gives a little bit more of a skin-like finish. It's just so flattering. Absolutely fantastic. This is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Extremely affordable. It's a really fine mist, and it's just absolutely lovely. You don't get those clumps like you've been rained on, huge raindrops all over your face. It's a really fine mist. It's absolutely beautiful. A stunning product, so that would definitely be my pick. So that's it for this video. I just want to say a huge thank you to Stephanie Marie, who, I mean, there are no words. I just absolutely love her. She's not going to get rid of me now. I think we're going to be friends for a really long time. She's just absolutely lovely. Please go over, if you haven't seen her channel already, please go over and check out her channel, and also make sure you check out her video as well. And I will link all her socials and the link to her video in the description box below. Super excited. If you like my channel, you will love her channel. It's just absolutely fantastic. Really hope you've enjoyed this video and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.